Hello and welcome to On the Couch with Steve, a podcast where we help you navigate the often complex world of buying and selling real estate. I'm Steve Athanates. I'm the owner of NG Real Estate here in Ipswich. I'm joined today by Colledge from River 949. Now, Kira's graciously jumped in and we're going to do a market update and we're going to talk about our sales results for October 2023.
I know, it's been incredible, hey?
It has. The year's gone. It's just flying. Where's it all gone? It's
over in a flash.
How long is it till Christmas? Not long.
5 weeks or something like that.
5 weeks till Christmas. Who would have thought? All right, so you've agreed to pop in and have a chat to us about what happened in the Ipswich real estate market in the month of October.
Yes.
So you got some questions for me?
I do. So what did the Ipswich market look like for the month of October?
It's incredibly strong, and sometimes it still actually surprises me how much interest there still is in the market. We've talked about this at length. There is a severe undersupply of houses for sale.
Right.
Okay. So whether people are staying because they don't know where to go, to buy something else is expensive, but the net result is that we have half as many houses for sale right now as we did a year ago.
Wow.
We still have the same supply of buyers, and that's why house prices continue to rise.
Right.
So on average, they're going up around 3% a quarter. So, yeah.
So how does that compare to the rest of Australia?
Queensland's performing, to my knowledge, Queensland's performing better than any other state or territory in Australia, where our prices are continuing to rise. Some other markets have obviously stagnated. Some markets have actually dropped.
Yeah.
Queensland, as a whole, is averaging around 3%. It's going up per quarter.
That's fantastic.
It is great. If you own a house, you're picking up equity for doing nothing. For people looking to get into the market, I guess there's that safety that even though, yes, house prices are not cheap, but they continue to go up.
Yeah.
So if you bought a house today and prices continue to rise by 3% a quarter, you could own a house for 12 months and it would be worth 12% more than you paid for it today.
Yeah. So that story that people were starting to feel was going to be a reality in September of the market starting to bottom out, lots of fire sales, that's not really happening. It's not happening at the moment.
Not at all. So half as many houses for sale as there should be. That cycle will return to normal because at right now this is an abnormal market.
Yeah.
We have a really low supply of houses, which, as I said, is still continuing to make house prices go up.
Yeah.
Now, here in Ipswich, we'll speak about that specifically. What did NG Real Estate do here in Ipswich? We sold 61 homes in 31 days.
Wow.
So we're basically selling 2 homes every single day.
Yeah.
That equates to, just so if people want to know how much money does that equate to in terms of dollars, just under $40 million worth of real estate was transacted by NG Real Estate Ipswich.
Wow.
So the market is amazing. How many houses did we list in October?
Yes.
The good news is we've still got plenty of houses to sell you because we listed 58 in 31 days.
That's fantastic.
Very, very good. It always makes me happy when we really list strongly because it guarantees that we've got a supply of houses for tomorrow's buyers.
Yeah.
So we're always replenishing our stock, not as much as we would like to. When the market was really steaming along, believe it or not, we were listing up to 3 properties a day. So we were listing 85, 90, 95 properties a month when the market was really moving.
Yeah.
We're currently listing about 2 properties every single day.
So that just goes to show that the market is still very strong.
Incredibly strong.
In both ways.
Yeah, both. So, like I said, if there was more stock, you may see prices start to drop slightly. But at this point in time, for whatever reason, no one really knows. People aren't putting the houses on the market.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't speak intelligently really about why, but they're just not. So if you've thought about selling your house, I promise you there's never been a better time than now. There still is an opportunity for you to be able to list your house, sell it and get maximum competition because here in Ipswich, very, very rarely do we not get multiple offers on every single property that we put up.
Wow.
So we're listing for a house for sale. A lot of these houses are selling within 7 to 10 days. Okay, so we're getting, even first weekend on the market, we're getting 10, 15. Some of our properties will get 25, 35 groups through first weekend on the market. In the event that occurs, we're quite often and almost always getting multiple offers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 12 people trying to buy the same property at the same time.
Yeah.
As a seller, that guarantees the prices gets pushed up because people are forced to pay what they have to pay in order to secure it, as opposed to paying as little as they think they can get away with.
Yeah.
So if there's no competition, the price is lower. If there's lots of competition, price is higher.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've got a lot of lovely, lovely properties for sale and sold.
We do. And see, that's part of the thing. Every Wednesday we go out and look at all of the new properties that we've listed. And obviously we did that just the other day. And even for me, the quality of the houses that we're listing in every sort of price point here in Ipswich now, if it's around 400 grand, that's towards the bottom end of the market. There's not a lot of stock available under 400, but we're selling now regularly, and it's not uncommon for us to sell 2, 3, 4, sometimes up to 6 properties a month that are $1 million or more.
Wow.
So we're listing properties in every price point between there, but the bottom end is somewhere around 400.
Yeah.
Okay. Top end is $1 million plus.
Yeah.
Okay, and we will see properties. I'm currently marketing a property that's in the $2.5 million range.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, there's some amazing properties that are being brought to market. Whilst there's not as many as we would normally see, the ones that are coming to market, there is some real quality amongst it.
Yeah, and that's really important, isn't it? Because we've spoken before about, it's sometimes you've got to buy the best property in your price range.
Exactly. So even if your budget is 400 grand, that's your castle. Okay. Now, yes, it's not going to be as flash or as big as the house that's $1 million, but it has the same importance to you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Your home is your castle. We all, let's face it, we work hard, save our money to be able to get into the marketplace.
Yeah.
So once we're in, at whatever level, that's our castle.
Yeah. Fantastic. We've spoken about the buyer's property market, but what about rental properties? How are we sort of going with investors and availability?
Okay, great question. So what we're finding with the rental market is that it has slowed down a little bit now. So prices are probably slightly dropped. They're not dropping dramatically, but they have dropped down. There's probably not as much competition as what there was.
Yeah.
Probably even going back 6 months ago, it was pretty tough to get into the market as a rental. Now we're finding that there is a greater supply. Generally speaking, not always as many people applying for it as there was, where it was just an absolute frenzy.
Yeah.
But there's still competition for houses, but just not to the same level. Okay. So because it's not at the same level of intensity, prices have just backed off a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. There still are plenty of investors in the market, and lots of people see Ipswich as a viable spot to invest. Just as they see Queensland as a viable spot to invest, because as we said, house prices here continue to rise.
Yes.
Elsewhere in Australia, not so much.
Yeah.
So here, an investor can buy a property. Same thing applies. If our market continued to rise at 3% per quarter, they can buy a house today. Okay, in 12 months' time, it can be potentially worth anywhere between 9 and 12% more than it is today.
Well, that's great for somebody who's actually looking to not only rent, because it's, market's a little bit more stable, a little bit more availability, but now we've also got that added advantage where if you're in the market going, I think I'm going to invest, I think I'm going to buy myself a rental property, that's really great for them too, because there's some security on knowing that prices are increasing, the market's really stable, and there's still renters looking for property.
And they're going to make money.
Yeah.
They're not doing this for their health. Obviously, they are trying to make money. So if you can buy an investment today and in 12 months' time, simply by doing nothing, it's worth 10 to 12% more. That's a pretty good deal. You can't get that in the bank.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can buy a property today and 12 months' time it'd be worth 10 to 12% more, that's a good deal.
That's a very good deal.
So that's why investors still see Ipswich, they see Queensland as an extremely viable market, and there's really strong interest here. So for anyone out there who's in the property market, like I said, if you were looking to sell, This market, your house is attractive to investors. It's attractive to first homeowners in the higher price points. It's attractive to mums and dads who want to live in quality areas. So there's no market here that people don't want.
Yeah.
Every single price point is attractive, and it's attracting a premium price.
That's fantastic.
Yep. So just to recap, we're selling 2 houses every single day, about $40 million worth of real estate. We're listing just under 2 houses every single day. So for all the mums, the dads, everyone who's looking to get into the market, there's plenty of options available for you. There's still stock here that we can sell you, okay, and you can make money by buying today.
So if you're in the market to sell your property, buy a property, or rent a property, or have your rental property managed, what do? They call
the amazing and award-winning team at NG Real Estate Ipswich. We will look after you. Phone number is 38130077. Okay, you can go to our website, ngipswich.com.au. Okay, we would love to be able to help you. We currently look after about 700 investment properties here in Ipswich. We've got another 300 in Toowoomba, so 1,000 properties under management. Wow. We're listing and selling 2 houses every single day, and we want your business. So please come to us.
Fantastic. Thank you, Steve.
No, thank you, Kira. Obviously, always a pleasure to see you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate the fact that you've taken some time to have a chat with us. Obviously, if you guys have enjoyed the content at home, or if you've got any questions you'd like to ask us, please click the link below. We'd love to hear from you. So I'm Steve Athanates. I'm from NG Real Estate Ipswich, and thanks for joining us on The Couch with Steve.